100 years ago, no one gave a second thought to recycling.
But today there are bins at almost every curb, and just north of Algona there's proof that you can recycle much larger items. Eric Hansen's This Is Iowa takes us to Kossuth County's Quilted Steeple.
Even if you don't know a block from a border, quilters can make you 3 guarantees. Whichever machine they're using,
This is a Singer 221.
is the best model.
I only own 3.
Second, they will lose track of time sewing.
Oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock at night. I have to get up and go to work tomorrow.
And third,
We don't discard anything.
scraps are always worth recycling, whether they're as small as your fingernail or as big as Julie Dodd's childhood memories here.
Back then, the church was a big lifeblood of the community. There were ice cream socials, there were pork chop dinners. I mean, this was the place you came.
But this Methodist church north of Algona kept getting smaller.
By the time the church closed, I think the average attendance was about 12.
120 years after it opened, those dozen couldn't believe their picture-perfect country church was going to be sold. Somebody thought it might make a good dance hall. Another bidder was going to use it as a motorcycle repair shop.
The auctioneer went going, and my hand shot up. And I have no idea. Well, I don't think I raised it. I don't know. It was up in the air, and I ended up buying the church.
Which is when it sank in. She loved this church, but she's an orthopedic surgeon in Michigan who just grew up here.
I don't really know. I live 700 miles away, and I own a church. It's like, oh, what are you going to do with a church and parsonage?
The two sisters brainstormed. They wanted something sentimental. After all, their mom played the organ here for 60 years.
I just wanted something that would showplace the church off to people who would appreciate it.
Hello.
And who appreciates a scrap turned into a work of art, like quilters.
We just appreciate the old church.
The fellowship hall's now a quilter's heaven. Perfect lighting, chairs, and the updated kitchen.
People are always bringing things to eat, and it's just fun to get together.
The sanctuary showcases their work and can host weddings or seminars.
To fill the pews again and have people, you know, love it again as I love it was just phenomenal.
And hidden up in the choir loft, one of 13 beds scattered between the church and the parsonage. The idea? Make quilts until midnight, then find one and cash out.
What a wonderful way to spend a weekend.
A century ago, worshippers built a steeple that looked an awful lot like a quilt. They had no idea how appropriate that'd be.
As quilters, as piecers, we cut it all apart and we sew it back together.
Creating beauty from the leftovers some might see as just a scrap. Near Algona, Eric Hansen, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
Now, by the way, it took 6 months for the Dodds sisters to renovate the church and the parsonage. In its first year, the Quilted Steeple drew visitors from all over the Midwest.